that just became available on demo. It'll be coming out sometime in February, hopefully. All things go according to plan anyways. And I have already played this game a little bit, so that way I could get to know the game and know the characteristics of the game, so that way I wouldn't look like a complete utter noob in front of you guys. So this is one of the javelins that you use during the game. It's called Colossus. It's basically a heavy tank. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. You can customize your javelins and with their appearance and such as the game progresses. I've already completed the demos campaign, so I'm just doing a thing called Tyrant Mine, which is basically a weapons operation which gives you a lot of loot. So let's go ahead and hop in, see if we can't find a group that will help us out a little bit. So the main weapon on the Colossus is the autocannon. Meanwhile, you also have a grenade launcher on your back, and that's the main two primaries that you will be using. The secondary gun that you use, I like to run the sniper just because it deals a lot of damage, especially on this weapons operation that has turrets on it. But I know a lot of people who would prefer to run, say, the shotgun or the heavy pistol, just because they pack a lot of more punch for the main bosses on the weapons up. This is one of the most hyped up games this year, guys, and I can't wait for it to be released fully. I hope everyone else is as hyped and excited for this game as I am. There's only one other game I'm really hyped for, and that's Last of Us 2. Hey, we got a squad.
Patching in our contact from Corvus.
Freelancer, I see you're not one for briefings.
I like to learn on the go.
Can't fault you there. Name's Sev. Corvus has assigned me to counter scar activity around Fort Tarsus.
Since when does Corvus care about scars?
Since they started making acidic weapons to attack supply caravans.
That's a good reason.
We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Found the relic. Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Yeah, I also forgot to mention, guys, while this whole thing is going on, I will be not talking during the cinematics and while the characters in game are talking, just that way you guys get to hear them as well, in case you don't have the demo or for whatever reason. But another thing that the Colossus has that I really like is its shield, because it's kind of like a support role. The Colossus doesn't have very good accuracy, however, which is unfortunate, but it's to be expected as a heavy tank. You're not going to give a heavy tank an enormous amount of health and a good accuracy. That's just not something you do.
Keep looking for the glowing things.
Echoes.
Right. Those.
There we go, turn it down. So what a lot of people do is they'll just land casually. What I prefer to do as a Colossus is I like to fly with my shield and then land on top of them because it's impact damage and it's actually quite a lot of damage. Especially if you're autocannon and you get behind them. So there's 4 types of javelins. There's or rangers rather. There's the interceptor. Oh yeah, I guess they're called javelins. There's the ranger, which is the scout. The storm, which is like I guess you could consider it like a mage class.